In the halachos of the day, we're holding the laws of tzitzis, סימן tests. In the Kitzur, we're holding Gimel. The hole through which the tzitza is inserted should be should not be bigger than 3 shleisha agudolim, which is like 3 thumb breadths from the edge of the garment, whether along its length or its width. Now, some authorities maintain that these thumbs are measured at the narrow part of the thumb, in other words, at the tip, and it's proper to follow the stricter opinion. Now, if it's more than 3 thumb breadths away, it's not considered the corner of the garment, but rather it's the garment itself. If the hole was made above 3 thumb breadths, although upon tying the tzitza and drawing the knot, the garment is creased, causing the hole to be lowered, so nevertheless, it's a puzzle. If after threading the tzitza through the hole, which is above the distance, he widened the hole by cutting in order that the tzitza hangs within 3 thumb breadths of the edge, so the halacha is also still invalid because the Torah says, you shall make, and not that which is already made. Likewise, the hole should not be closer to the garment's edge, whether along its length or its width, and the distance of the middle knuckle of the thumb to the end of the thumbnail. Why? Because less than this amount is also considered the corner, is not considered the corner, but rather under the corner. If the hole was the proper distance from the edge, but by pulling the knot, the garment edge shrank, so there's no longer the proper distance, it's also, nevertheless, it's kosher. If there are tzitzis on the garment edge, and they're not woven into the garment, it's questionable if they are included as part of the measurement or not. So therefore, it's necessary to cut them before attaching the tzitzis. Regarding the small talis, some people have the custom to make 2 holes next to each other, similar to the tzerei, the vowel tzerei, and they thread the tzitzis through both holes so that they hang on the garment towards the outside. Okay, last halacha, Daled. If at the time of tying the tzitzis the hole was at the proper distance, but afterwards the hole tore slightly, or the edge of the garment is torn so that the tzitzis are less than the proper distance from the edge, so the halacha says it's not invalid. Why? Because the Torah insists that the tzitzis be placed under the corner only at the time of attaching the tzitzis. And it says, they shall make for them tzitzis on the corners of their cloths. Nevertheless, it's preferable to make a hem around the hole at the edge of the garment so that it does not tear and diminish the distance to less than the knuckle of the thumb to the end of the nail. Have a good day.